Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we will discuss about Google Kickstart Round G 2022 Walktober. So the problem statement says that John takes part in annual conking competition. Okay, and this competition takes place for n number of days, and we have total of m participants taking part in this competition, and everybody will be given a unique ID between 1 to n. Okay, even John will be given an ID. Okay, so which is greater than or equal to 1 or less than or equal to m, and that will be p. So they will be giving all these inputs, and also they will give you a historical data like number of steps taken by each participant. So the output must be like that, nothing but the total additional steps required by John to reach his goal. Okay, based on the previous results. So this is how they will give you the input. So they will give you n number of test cases, sorry, t number of test cases, and they will give you m, n, and p. So for every test case, they will give m and p, and m is nothing but total number of participants, n is nothing but total number of days, and p is John's ID. Okay, followed by they will give you m steps, sorry, m number of participants, steps, all the steps for n number of days. So every line will have n integers. Okay, let us try to understand this in deep in next slide. So here in the given example, so we have two participants and three number of days, and John's ID is 1. Okay. So let us put this number of steps in tabular format, and so this column data indicates this number of days, and the row data indicates who's the participant. Okay, so John ID is 1, so the row 1 indicates steps taken by John. So we have to find out for every day uh, what is the John steps and what is the maximum steps. So right now we have, since we have only two participants, so just we can subtract directly. So here the 500 extra steps needed taken by John to reach his goal, and here anyway he's leading, so I mean it's fine completely. Here is almost is equal, which is also fine. So we need a minimum number of steps needed by John. Okay, so here the answer is nothing but 500. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Okay, to understand this better, let us take one more example in sample input 2, which has two participants. And here in the sample input 2, this is the input given by Google Kickstarter. So here we have two test cases. In the first test case, we have three number of participants, two number of 2 days, and John's ID is 3, last row. Okay, so this is what they've given. So this, all the steps. So if we compare John's steps with others, so we should not add them up and subtract with John, but we should find the maximum, which is 1500, and subtract with John's this one score. So it will become 1000. And here John is doing okay. So I think only 1000 is the steps needed to taken by John here. So we have 1000 answer here. So next, for the next test case, we have three participants and three number of days, and John's ID is 2, which is in the center line. Okay, so here if we compare John's steps with others, so first day 1 he's doing good, day 2 is actually 2000 steps behind the second participant, third participant. Okay, and now again is behind 500 participants. So here we have 200, 2500. So 2500 is the answer here. So I hope this is clear. So I think I already discussed about the logic as well. So but anyway, I just go through it one more time, the logic part, so you can understand better. Okay. So here the logic, as per this logic, we are to define, um, we are to find out the maximum steps. Okay, for all the days. Okay, which is the maximum steps, and we have to compare it with the John's. Okay, for every day find the maximum score, and we have to find out, compare it with John and subtract it. Okay, and if uh, after subtracting, we get one more array and add them all together. That will be your answer. Okay, so to make understand this, let me like show you the Python code as well. Okay, so first we need to define this maximum steps, which is 0 at the beginning for n number of days, and then we have to find out what is the maximum score when we are reading this next m lines, right, total participant lines. So here we are reading, and for every line we are trying to find out what is the maximum score. Okay, and we keep on updating this maximum score list, and after that we have to find the subtract that maximum score, so m minus j, and where m is nothing but the maximum score and j is nothing but John's uh, John's score. So if the participant ID is equal to John ID in the previous loop, so we can directly assign create a one more list for John, and we keep on we subtract that. That's all. Okay, then you'll get the answer. So I hope you are clear with this. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comments. So I'm glad to help you. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.